How's it going, YouTube? This is Logan Merriman here today. Today I am bringing you a video featuring Barraskewda. With me today I have this very awesome rain team. It's featuring one of the strongest rain Pokemon in the game, and that would be the Barraskewda. With a whopping base 120 free attack and its natural base speed of 136. Barraskewda also gets Swift Swim, so this Pokemon can go like extremely quick. And I don't know why I can't go over there and talk to him, but my little buddy Sableye over here as well. This team does feature Sableye. Sableye is a ZU tier Pokemon. This guy though is a very great support Pokemon for this team, as it's our second rain dance setter. We want the rain as much as possible. It helps Pokemon like our Corviknight and like our Walking Wake, where we can just take full on advantage of the rain and get some strong boosted attacks. We have the most common Pokemon in the game as well on this team, that being the Great Tusk. He's taking a little nap right here, but everyone's using him, and he fits pretty nice with this team. We do have a Raging Bolt weakness, so having Great Tusk actually really benefits us a lot. Anyway guys, I hope you guys do enjoy today's video. Alright, so we got a battle up against Erlend. Erlend is on the Master Battle Discord server. His team looks actually pretty cool looking. You got the Hattering and Deity, you got the Poltegeist, then you got the Oxus Speed, the Mousehold, and Cinderace. Very cool looking team. We are rocking out, obviously, you guys should know, our Rain team. And looking at the leads on this, I really do think Pelipper or Sableye kind of looks decent. The problem is if I did lead the Sableye, if he leads Hattering, I'm in a kind of a rough spot. Or if I lead Pelipper, I'm not in as much of a rough spot from the beginning. So I'm going to just go ahead and do Pelipper, and we'll see how this battle turns out. Alright, good luck, have fun, Erlend, as he starts things off with the Alfred, the Indeedee, as we're bringing out the Pelipper from the beginning. Alright, this looks like a very interesting matchup. He's definitely going to be trying to keep that Psychic Surge up, and I'm going to be trying to do my best to keep the Drizzle up, which honestly shouldn't be hard for either one of us, because I don't have any terrain control and he doesn't have any weather control, so should be rather easy on that end. Alright, so looking and seeing what we want to do, I definitely can go for the Weather Ball and probably get some pretty decent damage out. And I don't hate doing that. Dazzling Gleam coming out. Maybe he was predicting a switch or something, but no, my friend, we're actually Assault Vest and we take that attack relatively well. We're doing pretty good damage overall. Maybe predicting a switch here. I don't hate going for the knockoff here in this situation, as he does have a few Pokemon weak to it, plus knocking off an item on something is never a bad thing. So going for this knockoff play will be fantastic in many regards. So we'll see what he ends up wanting to do here. In a way, small world, but I kind of feel like he's going to try and stay in just to sack this off. And going for the Expanding Force this time. We barely live. Thanks to our Assault Vest, though, we're able to live, and we're knocking out the Indeedee. Are you a Terrain Extender by any chance? Yeah, so that Psychic Terrain's going to be on the field for a pretty decent time. For a decent amount of time. But hey, at least we have that knowledge, so we can keep that in the back of our mind, knowing that, hey, the Psychic Terrain's going to stay up for a while. So we gotta just keep going, you know? We got to try and figure out a different way of setting up if we think if we are not going to be able to use our priority, you know. But we'll see what happens. I am a bit worried about the Hattering being able to hit super hard, but Hattering's also kind of slow. So a lot of his mons, really and truthfully, were kind of slow. He does have a few fast mons like the Oxus Speed and the Mousehold for sure, but most of his mons, look at least in the team preview, we don't know about if they're holding Choice Scarf or not necessarily, but at least in the team preview, they seem pretty slow. Alright, Poltergeist coming out here. Yeah, we can definitely go for another knockoff potentially. I mean, we should be able to knock this item off. We should be able to outspeed here too. He doesn't realize too that we have a secret weapon in the form of our Sableye to actually set up our rain for a lot longer. So having that as a nice little backup rain, it makes it to where, hey, if Pelipper goes down, I can play a little risky with our Pelipper. And I'm keeping Pelipper in here. And if he doesn't have the White Herb here in this situation, we're in a pretty good spot. Yeah, he doesn't have no White Herb, so we're able to just knock him off. What if that's like a Focus Sash or something? Hey, it is whatever, you know? Let's see what we just knocked off. It was a Focus Sash. Alright, so we did make this thing super speedy. For the most part, shell smashed up. We can't Aqua Jet. That's... do we expect... like an expanding force coming from this thing? More than likely, a Ghost Attack. More than likely, he's going to go for a Ghost Attack. Like I said, I'm going to let Pelipper kind of go down. And I'm just going to let someone else come in here and finish off the job. I'm not too worried about losing Pelipper because, like I said, Pelipper done his job. At the end of the day, Pelipper has done its job. Alright, so he's got +2 in the speed. We have a Barraskewda that is just like extremely fast. I'm just going to bring Barraskewda in here. And we're going to say, hey, we got our guy. He's in the rain. What are you going to do about it? You know, we got one more turn of rain. We're going to Terra Water. We can't Aqua Jet, but I'm pretty sure we can outspeed anyway. I'm going to go for that flip turn. If you want to switch something out, if you want to bring something in on our Choice Banded Barraskewda flip turn, by all means, bring it in. But your Poltergeist, it shouldn't be outspeeding us. It shouldn't be. Even though you got +2 in that speed, that's what I'm talking about. Barraskewda is just super crazy fast. Like, this thing should be OU. It's like RU. This thing should be OU, dude. This thing outspeeds everything. This is Choice Banded. In the rain. I mean, I expect that from Choice Scarf, but not from Choice Band. We're a different monster. We're going to go into Sableye here, knowing that that was our last turn of rain. And we just have our boy Sableye chilling right now. You know, he's like, hey, it's a sunny day. I don't like this. I want my rain back. But you know, hey, we got Sableye in here. Sableye is a ZU Pokemon, by the way. But very, very fun Pokemon to use. Curious to see what this Hatterene wants to do. I'm just going to be setting up my... I don't care, right? What Hatterene really wants to do. Like, if you knock out my Sableye, you just, honestly, you help me out. So let me set my rain one more time. This time we have the Damp Rock, so this rain's going to last for a lot longer. And yeah, you just knocked me out. But you know what? Sableye did what I needed it to do. And I don't need it to do much. I really don't, because now I can just pin back with Barraskewda. And do you have a switch? I have 7 turns of rain. Do you have a switch? The answer is no. This is just a sweep. At this point, we just swept you with Barraskewda. I mean, unless you just have a Focus Sash that I don't know about. I mean, Hatterene could have a Focus Sash. Hatterene very well could have a Focus. Everything could have a Focus Sash. But if you don't have the Focus Sash, we just swept you. Right here, right now. Hatterene down. Fantastic. Deoxys can come in. If Deoxys comes in right now, this turn, it more than likely has Focus Sash. If it doesn't come in this turn, then it doesn't have Focus Sash. That's how I'm looking at it. Because we already revealed that he has had one Focus Sash. Teams can tend to run 2 Focus Sashes sometimes. And sometimes I've ran 2 Focus Sashes, but it's very rare, right? I just don't want Barraskewda to go down, man. This is his video, man. So I'm kind of iffy on this. Like, do I switch him out here, or do I let him stay in? Do we risk that he has the Focus Sash or not? You know, either way, I think Barraskewda definitely showcased why it's amazing, and it should be already an OU tier. And that's kind of the point of this video, right? So let's click this liquidation. If he's grinning right now, though, he's like, oh, I got Focus Sash. I'm good. Yeah, you do, actually. You had Focus Sash. Okay. Let's see. We kind of caught it, but it's such a hard prediction to predict items sometimes. So, I mean, that's a 50-50 call, because sometimes he wants to boost something, or maybe he has heavy-duty boots or something, because he didn't lead with Deoxys, you know, so you just never know 100% what some people actually run. But hey, we still have the advantage. We have the Pokemon lead, and we have some pretty scary mons in the back here that definitely can finish off this game too. Barraskewda definitely, in my mind, has proven that it should be OU though. 100%. But, you know, we'll just finish everything off with Walking Wake anyway. Predicting any switches, Hydro Steam is just the best attack here. I don't even know, like, with Deoxys speed, if he actually outspeeds me here in this situation. Because Deoxys speed is fast, but I don't think it's Walking Wake plus speed fast. Because Walking Wake's pretty fast. Yeah, no, Deoxys is knocked out here. Alright, so Deoxys is down. The other two Pokemon should be no problem either. Walking Wake should easily finish those two off. Now watch something happen and it surprises me. We'll just have to wait and see what you got going on. Alright, so the Mousehole coming out. I don't hate the Hydro Steam here. We're in the rain. It's boosted by the water, by the rain dance. Yeah, so it's a nice, powerful stab attack. And if we happen to be in the sun, it's like, hey, we're anti-sun because we're Hydro Steam, and so it's even more powerful. But hey, we're not in the sun right now. Population Bomb, very well, just knock us out here though. Wow. I'm surprised that Mousehole actually took that attack as well as it did. 2, you hit some population bombs there, buddy. Very nice, very nice. Corviknight coming out though. This is like I said, I'm not worried about Mousehole. Like you're gonna have to bring in that Cinderace at some point. If you bring him in right now, we're U-turning out into a Great Tusk. If you keep Mousehole in, you're gonna outspeed me. You're gonna have to hit me with something. I'm Rocky Helmet. You KO yourself. Yeah. So, and Great Tusk handles Cinderace 100% of the time, right? I don't see a world where Great Tusk doesn't handle Cinderace. So, let's see what actually happens here, though. Unless Mousehole surprises me with like a Terra Blast, which I feel like you've already Terra'd anyway. Corviknight will live too because, I mean, it has to be Terra Electric. But even then, Corviknight will live. And who's running Terra Electric anyway? Because maybe, have you not Terra'd? I know I have. Maybe you haven't. So maybe you're debating on if you need a Terra. You are Terraing right here. What are you turning into? I am U-turning. More than likely, you do not have a type to cover the U-turn. Yeah, Ghost. That doesn't help you out too much. You know, you Terra Ghost, and then you go for Terra Blast. Potentially Tidy Up. What does that do though? Like, how is that helping you out? I don't know, Chief. You turning up though, you're done. You're out of here. Like I said, there's not much that Mousehole could have done there. With us having the Rocky Helmet, even if you found an opportunity to attack us with a +6 Mousehole by going for Tidy Up 6 times, I don't even, your Population Bomb 1 wouldn't even fully KO me. Worst case scenario, you get me down to like half and I roost. You know, so I mean, I don't see Mousehole ever beating a Corviknight. Alright, Great Tusk is in against the Cinderace. This is a very bulky Great Tusk. This is why I'm saying Great Tusk should always beat Cinderace, especially with this rain on. Yes, he could definitely go for Will-O-Wisp. I totally agree. And Cinderace could be a decent check to it, but overall, Great Tusk always wins these battles. High Jump Kick. This shouldn't KO us, By no means. Yeah, we're fine. Headlong Rush coming out. Alright, now that's interesting. So if he goes for another high jump kick, he can land it. It may KO us. But this is the beautiful part. This is the beautiful part about having a teammate, right? I'm surprised Cinderace took that, though. I figured he would have just went down. So my man's training a lot in bulk and losing a lot for his offense. But hey, it is what it is. High jump kick does come back out. My man does not miss. But Rocky Helmet does finish off the Cinderace, and that is game. Very good game, Erlend. Very fun game. And but I do feel like this was a great battle to showcase why Barraskewda could be, could definitely be in OU, right? If we predicted the Focus Sash correctly, which I was basically calling it, I just clicked the button anyway. If we caught the Focus Sash, and the situation happened to where we took care of Deoxys' Focus Sash, then we come back in with the Barraskewda. Barraskewda could have finished off my man's team. Basically one shot and everything. It would have been beautiful. It would have been awesome. Anyway, good game, Erlend. We'll get to the next battle, guys. Alright, so battle number 2, we're going up against Tim. Tim, man, I like your team. It's got a bunch of my favorite Pokemons. I see that Crocodile, I see the Skeledirge. Quacklevol's pretty cool. Dragapult's probably my top 5 favorite Pokemons, and Gardevoir as well. I like seeing Gardevoir. Very cool team. Yeah, you got a Squawkabilly. Hey, you know, I got a Sableye. You know, we're rocking. I don't even know who Squawkabilly's tier. Watch Squawkabilly actually be not ZU, but I feel like Squawkabilly should be, right? I mean, compared to Sableye. Sableye's busted as a support Pokemon. Anyway, looking at my opponent's team, I definitely need to be careful about this Quackable because we are setting up the rain and all that. I'm not too worried, though, too much about it, other than I just need to try to respect it as much as possible. Because, I mean, we do have a lot of ways to resist its main stabs. I'm gonna lead the Sableye. I'm gonna try and go ahead and get my rain up so we can get Barraskewda going as quickly as possible. I feel like the faster we can get Barraskewda going, the better it is for us. You know, in the end game, you know, we get Barraskewda going, we get 3 or 4 KOs right off the rip, and potentially even sweep him, and that would be amazing, right? Because, I mean, he's got a few OU mons. We can definitely see the Barraskewda versus Dragapult situation too, which is a very strong Pokemon in the OU tier. So I kind of want to see how that matchup looks at us anyway, you know. But Sableye versus Crocodile to begin the battle. You know, and I don't hate this matchup. I can go ahead and set up my Rain Dance, and if I need to, I'll see what Crocodile wants to do. I might have a pretty decent switch, but if I don't, he does set up Stealth Rocks. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. We can go ahead and go for the foul play. We can also switch. Like, I feel like a Crunch or a Earthquake is due, and we could easily go to. I'm gonna go Corviknight for right now. Just see what he wants to do. I don't necessarily want to waste my booster just yet, because we probably won't get much value if we go into the Great Tusk just yet if we waste our booster. But if I go into Corviknight, I'm not necessarily wasting too much, and I can go ahead and defog 2 those rocks away. We're definitely threatening him because he might think that we have the body press. So I'm kind of curious to see what he wants to do here. He might be switching out. He might have a plan. He might stay in and try and attack. We'll just wait and see. He is switching Crocodile out. Who are you bringing in, my friend? Skeledirge is a great switch in. It is a great switch in, but at the same time with the rain up, it may not be doing what you want it to do, Chief. It may not be the right mon for what you want. I'm going to go ahead. I'm just thinking about just U-turning, but I think the right play is just a hard switch to Pelipper in here. We could go Walking Wake too, but why waste our booster just yet when we can go into the Pelipper? He goes for the Wisp. That's not too bad. I'd much rather Pelipper be burnt than something else, so that doesn't hurt my feelings one bit. Now we can just go ahead and start throwing off some weather balls. And it's rain boosted, like it's still gonna hit like a truck. We can maybe predict the Quackable coming in here. Quackable or Dragapult, if they're coming in here, we definitely want to go for more of like the Hurricane play. But he does stay in with a Skeletor, so hey, it is what it is. We'll take that Shadow Ball though all day until we get that special defense drop, of course. But we take it. We go for the Hurricane. Get some nice chip. That's it. That's what it is. Some nice chip. Maybe he doesn't think we have Weather Ball now. He stays in, feeling a little bit confident. He knocks our Pelipper probably what, down to red? Yeah, 29 HP. But Weather Ball does come through and picks up the KO. And like I said in our last battle, I'm not too worried if Pelipper goes down. Yes, this team, we're a rain team and we do like Pelipper rain. But Sableye rain lasts a little bit longer. Pelipper's nice though because of having the Assault Vest, it's actually able to stay in here and we actually beat the Skeletor. Pelipper gets to play as a Pokemon instead of as a rain setter. And then people knock out our Pelipper thinking, yes, we won the weather war. Just so they can lose their weather setter to then us bringing out our Sableye and resetting the weather in their face. We're like, huh? But really? No. You know? So it kind of works out for us. I don't necessarily think Pelipper outspeeds here. We can go for the Hurricane, but yeah, no. Gardevoir just outspeeds us and will KO us. 19 health. There's not much reason to save the Pelipper there either. But we can go into Barraskewda here. How many more turns of rain do we have total? That's the ultimate question. We have one more turn of rain. So I'm going to go ahead and just flip turn out this turn. I want to go ahead and get the Sableye in. Ooh, wait a second though. I was not expecting to focus Ash. So hold on. He's either Moonblasting or Psychicking. Definitely going to go into Corviknight here. I cannot afford to let Sableye go down, especially when we only have the one turn of rain left. I'd much rather let somebody else go down. Future Sight is kind of scary though, boys. Future Sight, it's not the worst. It's not the worst thing though. We can definitely go into Sableye on the Future Sight. Alright, Gardevoir staying in, going for one last ditch Shadow Ball, knocking us down to 100 HP thanks to a critical hit, but we U-turn out. Knocking out the Gardevoir, and now we're going to go into the Sableye. I'm not too worried, because while Sableye's in, the Future Sight should come out, and Sableye being a Dark type, we should be fine. We're just going to set up the rain, and Sableye, like I said, he is a ZU tier Pokemon, but he does his job perfectly with this team. He sets up the rain, he gets in. I mean, he's the fastest thing on the field when it comes to setting up stuff. And if you need something like the rain, yeah, sure. You know, that might be all he does. He set up the rain. But he does a fantastic job at setting up the rain. You know? So if you know a low tier, if you need the rain for a low tier, Sableye's a great mon for it. There's the Future Sight. It's also a Future Sight blocker. Fantastic, right? We can recover here. But most of the time doing that, we're just stalling the inevitable. So let's see what happens here. Liquidation does come out. Yeah, we're not winning this 1v1. So we go ahead and switch. Because we may want to keep our Sableye around. So we switch. We go into our Walking Wake here. Walking Wake can take these attacks no problem. Even though they're getting rain boosted, we're a Dragon Water type. We're taking your water moves 110% of the time. Like, it still does no damage. We're still eating that for breakfast. And Quackable is actually somewhat frail. So honestly, I don't hate the Hydro Steam here. I don't, because it's rain boosted. More than likely too, he's going to switch? He doesn't switch, and we do almost half. Almost half right there. Close Combat does come out, almost knocking us out. Ouch. Ooh, but Hydro Steam should be able to pick up this KO now. We could Terra to guarantee it, but I'm just going to go for the Hydro Steam anyway. Rain boosted, and there it is. Fantastic. Donald the Duck is out of here. Is out of here. Good job, Walking Wake. That's what I'm talking about. We're going to try and find us an opportunity to get the Barraskewda back in. Because I just like clicking. I just like watching Barraskewda getting some big KOs. I'm curious to see. We got a plus in our speed. We should be able to outspeed the Dragapult, right? And we land this Draco Meteor. This might just be GG. Oh, Walking Wake is so busted, guys. Especially with the booster energy to speed. This thing can outspeed quite a bit then. He's just so busted. Quackabilly coming out. I'm just going to drop another Draco on you, buddy. Yeah, not protect? Okay. You do that. We're at -2. We could probably, if the right move probably is still Hydro Steam. What is that? Flame Orb? Are you Guts? Is this thing Guts? I don't even know what this thing has as abilities. We might just be getting reverse sweeped here. We're going to try to Draco Meteor this. See how frail this is, because we're -2. That did quite a bit of damage. Substitutes up. Okay. But with the burn, my friend, you take burn damage. You should, right? Yeah. Yeah, with that burn, that substitute burn, no. No, you don't play this game. We're going to break your substitute with Hydro Steam. And then, basically, what are you going to do? You're going to knock out my Walking Wake. We're going to send Sableye back in, set up the rain. You're not going to be able to do anything. And Sableye might just finish this game off, boys. It just might just be Sableye. Let's see what we got here. Sableye coming out. Like I said, we basically repinning. We're getting the rain back up for another 8 turns. My man's been drenched by this rain. Brave Bird coming out, recoil damage. I guess Squawkabilly's ability is like Guts or something. I don't really know because I don't play Squawkabilly. I do know it gets Intimidate, but outside of Intimidate, I don't know what you got. I don't know what his other abilities are, but we're going into this battle off of Barraskewda. Crocodile versus Barraskewda. Let's go. I mean, I got so many options. But we're going to Terra Water. We're going to Liquidation. I hope you're tearing as well. I don't even know if you terrored this battle yet, my friend. So I hope it's a double Terra. I hope you Terra into a Grass type. And then we still one-shot you. That's what I'm hoping for. Go ahead. Terra into that Grass type. Terra into that Water Resist. And I still one-shot you. Let's see. Liquidation. One shot into Crocodile. The only way he could have survived was thanks to a Focus Sash, but he didn't have that. Fantastic game to Tim. This Barraskewda team is hitting hard, though. This team is very hyper offensive. And we can get that rain going back, and back. You know, I mean, we got the right stuff. This is a tough team to beat, boys. This is a very tough team to beat. Alright, so battle number 3. We are going up against Strife 92 on the Master Battles Discord server. My man, you got what I call a good looking OU squad. And our goal in this battle is to definitely try and beat you with Barraskewda. I want Barraskewda to make his mark against you, my friend. This looks like a typical OU squad, right? This stuff looks pretty scary. You got the Darkrai, you got the Zamazenta. We got Barraskewda. And I do believe we got the advantage in this battle. Leading things off, I do think... I don't hate the Sableye. I really don't. Get Sableye leading. We could probably lead Pelipper. I don't hate Pelipper either. I'm more than likely, what, predicting Cinderace? Or Ursaluna. Either way, Pelipper's a fine lead here. He could lead Dragapult. It could be a lead Dragapult. Pelipper's fine. Pelipper, like we all know at this point, is not necessarily our main rain setter on this team. Pelipper's nice, but Pelipper is here to do some damage. And just to throw our opponents off guard. Primarina coming out. This is definitely an Assault Vest, more than likely. Usually pretty especially bulky, if anything. If we get any value out of this, we can go for the knockoff. Go ahead and knock off your item. You're doing half to our Assault Vest. That might be Specs. What are you? Assault Vest. Okay. Wow. Wow, Pelipper. What are you doing? What are you doing out here? Moonblast again. We'll probably get KO'd. That's fine. We can go into the Barraskewda. Fantastic. Fantastic. I want to see Pelipper gone, right? Now, we'll go into Did we go on Barraskewda? Barraskewda may not pick up KO here. That is true. That is true. But we're going to just go ahead, go into Barraskewda. We'll flip. Woo! Do we get KO here? I don't even know. Like, we might, but I'm going to just flip turn. Just go ahead and get some big damage off. My opponent might be thinking that we get KO here. And he might be like, there's no way you get KO, right? You're questioning Barraskewda, though. Barraskewda always gets what he wants. Except this time we're flip turning, because I just want big damage. And you're more than likely going to be going for Moonblast or something. We're going Corviknight. Dude, we probably could have got KO with Liquidation. We probably could have got the KO. Wow. I second guess Barraskewda, and I'm the biggest Barraskewda believer there is. And I second guess that, my friend. I'm sorry, Barraskewda. Energy Ball, look at that. Quad Resist, we're looking good. We Brave Bird here. We Brave Bird, you Hyper Voice, and we go down. We go. What? What? No. I don't even know how many turns of rain we have. This is unacceptable. We have lost 2 Pokemon to this Primarina. We could have KO'd it. That's how bad this was. We got one more turn of rain. We're flip turning again. Alright. We can go into Sableye. We can also go into Great Tusk here in this situation. We could go Great Tusk. I don't hate Sableye either, though. Sableye basically unlocks the rest of the team, where if we go on a Great Tusk, we can try and set up Great Tusk, but he ain't gonna fully win us the battle. So I think Sableye does kind of set Barraskewda up to win just the whole battle. Primarina busted, first off, but we underestimated the Barraskewda. And for that, we must pay for our sins, right? We underestimated. We definitely could have knocked him out. And we totally just didn't do that. I'm going to Rain Dance here. We're going to pray that Darkrai... I mean, we're going to hope that you're not Focus Sash, right? Are you Life Orb? Fantastic. That's what I want to see. We just let Sableye go down. And then we go Barraskewda and win. We got the rain up for 8 more turns. Dark Post up. Alright, we got Barraskewda. So all we need is 6 of these Rain Dance boost turns and we win the game, right? That's how broken this Pokemon is. That's why this thing should be an OU. Just saying. Just saying. This thing, it should be an OU. I'm not going to question anymore. Barraskewda gets KO and everything. Dragapult, who cares? We KO it. We're Rain Boosted. Choice Banded. Terra Water. You're gone. You're gone. Look at Darkrai. Look at Darkrai. A menace in the OU tier, right? But gone. Wasted. Now, some would say, once he brings in Zamazenta, you should switch out. And I would say, that might be the right answer. I am second guessing Barraskewda a little bit here, but this is Barraskewda video. How much damage are we doing to Dragabo here? Choice Banded, Terra Water, in the rain. We're one-shotting him. That's not very effective. He was at full HP. I don't know if that was a support set or what. It didn't matter. He gone. Not very effective. He's out of here. Zamazenta maybe getting a boost. He is not bringing Zamazenta in. Come on, my friend. Come on. I want to see this too. I want your team just to be demolished. Bring Zamazenta in last. That'd be fantastic. Ursaluna is in here. He could probably go for Protect. He probably has it. You are double switching this guy out. Why? What do you have? Cinderace is gone, dude. I don't know what you're doing there. I don't know what you're doing. But we're not switching up our moves. We're committed to this. We locking in. We got critical hit on Cinderace. Why do you even do that? Why are you even doing that? Are you checking for like my rain turns thinking, oh, Sableye may not have the Damp Rock. I don't know I don't know why it's still raining. Because Sableye has Damp Rock, my friend. We still have free turns. Yeah, that was definitely what he was doing there too. He was thinking, well, Sableye probably doesn't have Damp Rock. He probably has Focus Sash or something. Maybe he's running a calc. I don't know. But yeah, Terra. Go ahead, Terra. Terra Ghost. At least you take your super effective away, right? I mean, hey, I don't know why you're not going to Zamazenta. Like, Zamazenta might be the one to live this attack. Like, Barraskewda is tearing through this man's team. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Barraskewda. That's what I wanted this whole video to be about. I wanted this right here. This moment in time. Just sit back, max relax, enjoy some Barraskewda. Zamazenta coming out here. Oh my goodness. Zamazenta. Wait, I want to see this. Do I one-shot a Zamazenta? Barraskewda should be OU, guys. He's super frail, yes, but it doesn't matter. Oh, no, we don't. See, you should have kept him. You should have came in with him way before all that happened. Oh my goodness. Let's go. Wow. Okay, hey, we turned the battle back on our side, boys. All we gotta do is beat a Zamazenta. We got a Walking Wake. We're fine. That was amazing. Good job, Barraskewda. Again, guys, I want you guys to ask yourself, why are you not using Barraskewda? Why are you guys not using Rain? Ask yourself that. And then go make you a Rain team. That's all you gotta do. And then you'll win. You'll win every battle. Just like this. And it's like on easy mode too. It's crazy, actually. Good game, Chris. I hope you enjoyed your Barraskewda massacre, because that's what you got. Alright, Barraskewda for OU, right? Am I not right here? Barraskewda being able to be very, very impressive in our last battle. Definitely went up against that OU squad, and we kicked their butts. I'm not gonna lie. Barraskewda had, I feel like, a very strong showcase in this video, showing different ways that you could play Barraskewda, and it's a high risk, kind of high reward Pokemon. You are basically, if you get hit, Barraskewda is going to go down. It's paper thin defenses, but that hasn't stopped Pokemon like Weavile thriving in the OU tier. Barraskewda's got the stats that it needs. It is a one-trick kind of pony, though, as 3 of its moves are water-type moves, but each move does a little bit different. Liquidation, big damage. Flip turn's kind of nice little. It's equivalent to the U-turn, so it's a nice little pivoting move. Aqua Jet gives you priority. We didn't click it much. We actually didn't click it at all. So maybe we could swap Aqua Jet out for something else. And then I love the close combat, though. Just the coverage. And it comes in so necessary sometimes, especially in the prediction game. Anyway, guys, here's the rental code for this team. I hope you guys do enjoy this team. I had a lot of fun making it. And, if you guys do use this, leave a comment. If you guys are interested in using this team or something, I just want to watch your video if you end up using it. Because, hey, you know, you're featuring one of my teams. I want to see. I want to see how you play it, you know? Anyway, guys, this is Logan Merriman signing out. Peace.